Welcome to a special hurricane edition of Midweek Connect. Hope you're doing well. Hope you've gotten your house prepared and in order. As I was driving into town, coming up to the church today, I was thinking about this hurricane and, kind of the spiritual implications. This is a scary time for many people. For many people, this is your first major hurricane to go through. For many of the rest of us, the first one in a very long time that will have this much impact on us. So I just wanted to come to you at a different time. We're going to post this immediately and not wait till this evening as just a word of encouragement. So anyway, as I'm driving in and I'm thinking of the preparations that we've done at our house and the preparations we did today at the church, I'm just reminded of the magnitude of this storm. And I got online real quick and looked at the weather and wanted to see how big the storm really was. Not just its core, not just the initial hurricane part, but the greater movement, this greater storm. And it's just massive. And I know that there's been bigger and small ones can be just as powerful, but it was the size of the storm that got me. It is massive. It stretches across multiple states. And I'm reminded of the magnitude of our God. How huge and how mighty He is. The greatest of hurricanes pale in comparison to the strength and magnitude of our God. And we're not going to be here long tonight. That's really just what I want to reach out to you with, is the fact that our God is greater, more powerful than any storm that can come against us. Any winds that come against us, He is greater than that. Now with that, I encourage you to recognize the magnitude of our God, understand what a healthy fear of God is, but then also find trust and hope in how big He is. This is the God who conquered death. There's nothing more powerful than that. He is the God that has conquered death in Jesus Christ. The God that offers us abundant life. Science can do a lot of things, but it cannot conquer death. And it cannot give us ultimate purpose and meaning in life. As I was thinking about the Psalms, I was reminded of Psalm 29. And Psalm 29, the Psalm of David, talks about the magnitude of our God and how all things pale in comparison to Him. Just listen to this. Ascribe to the Lord, you heavenly beings. Ascribe to the Lord the glory. Ascribe to the Lord glory and strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due His name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of His holiness. His holiness here is linked to His strength. His strength is what it is because He is set apart. It's what holy means, set apart. He is other than. Worship the Lord in the splendor of His holiness. The voice of the Lord is over the waters. Now think about this in relation to the storm we're about to have. The voice of the Lord is over the waters, out over the Gulf of Mexico. The God of glory thunders over the mighty waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic. The voice of the Lord breaks cedars. Think about those oak trees that we have in this area. Those old oak trees that will bend and sway. Many of them will survive this storm without blinking because they're They're massive and they're strong. But the voice of God snaps them like a twig. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. The Lord breaks in pieces the cedars of Lebanon. He makes Lebanon leap like a calf, Sirion like a wild ox. The voice of the Lord strikes with flashes of lightning. The voice of the Lord shakes the desert. The Lord shakes the deserts of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord twists the oaks and strips the forests bare. And in his temple, all cry glory. The Lord sits enthroned over the flood. The Lord is enthroned as king forever. The Lord gives strength. This is the key. All the verses up to this point talk about the massive nature and power of God. His power to destroy, his power over creation, his power to snap things. But listen to the final verse. The Lord gives strength to his people. The Lord blesses his people with peace. The Lord blesses his people with peace. With all that said and done, with all the talk of God's strength and his magnitude and his fierceness, it concludes with this idea that that is the God who loves you. That's the God who takes care of you. He is strength. He is your peace. The one who can shatter things has the ability to hold them together. When you feel like your life is in a hurricane, when everything feels like it's falling apart, God is the only one that can sustain you. When all the powers of this world are coming against you, God has the power to bring you peace. I found a version of this psalm online earlier today, and it's called Psalm 29, and it calls it, get this, the Hurricane Psalm. I just want to read this to you. It is a very, very loose translation. I can't even call it a translation of this passage, maybe an interpretation of this passage, Psalm 29. I love this. Listen, batten down the hatches, secure the sails, bring the picnic chairs and shut all the windows. The storm is coming. The Lord our God is strong and mighty. All glory belongs to our God. His name is magnificent. His voice echoes with power. Dark clouds gather. The wind picks up and tosses the waves. Lightning flashes, thunder rolls, rains blast, air whips, trees strain, branches crack, flying rubbish, bursting streams. The Lord our God is strong and mighty. All glory belongs to our God. His name is magnificent. His voice echoes with power. Even in our terror, we marvel. Even as the windows whistle, we cry glory. Ours is not a tame God. Our world gets tossed and tumbled, blowing away our illusion of security. Lord, give us strength. Lord, bless us with peace. The Lord our God is strong and mighty. All glory belongs to our God. His name is magnificent. His voice echoes with power. I'm praying for you tonight and tomorrow, especially as we come through this storm together. Please reach out to us if you need something, if there's a way that we can care for you. Know that our prayers are with you all. I want to close with a prayer from the book Every Moment Holy, a book that we've prayed with many times. Right now I want to pray the prayer for moments of emergency. O God, our rock, hold us in this chaos. O Christ, our King, calm us in this storm. O Holy Spirit, intercede for us. Be merciful, most merciful God. O God, our rock, hold us in this chaos of our hard hour. O Christ, our King, calm us in the storm of our distress. O Holy Spirit, intervene and intercede. We need you now, most merciful God. Go in the peace of Christ and be safe in the magnitude and mercy of our God.